Am I Sam? Sam I am. I've been doing some thinking. It's becoming increasingly obvious. I can deny it no longer.
I am small.
So, I decided, let's go check out some advice from some other channels. How do you put the whole thing together and make it work? We're going to find out. How to get 10 million subscribers in a day. Should we start with some shorts or some videos? I got 1 million subscribers in 30 days to prove it's not luck. That seems very promising. Let's start with some shorts.
Implement this hack to get more subscribers the next time that you upload on YouTube. Instead of asking people to comment, like, and subscribe, only ask them to do one thing, because the more choices that you give somebody, the less likely they are to actually take action on any of them.
So you're saying just one. Got it.
After 30 days, I ended up with over 1 million.
Okay, time wasters. No, we're not really interested in that strategy. How long is this video?
How I plan to double the amount of money we make stealing this strategy.
You stole it! I thought you put it there! Why would I put it there?
I found this channel, 2.4 million subscribers, doing the same thing with just a different product and different genius style of video.
Basically what this guy is saying is just do like time wasting, satisfying content and you will get views. It's hard to argue with that, but that is not what my goal is whatsoever.
Another dream that I've always had, and that's receiving a shiny gold YouTube plaque in the mail.
I want the gold. I must have it. It's mine. So yeah, we're gonna pass on that one.
My best bet is to make memes. This is a cool montage, right? And I feel like there's a lot of good meme trends right now, and there's a lot of meme channels.
Not the twist I was expecting. There's got to be a word for it. Those videos, you know, like the ones that you're just watching and you just can't stop watching it. And then by the time you're done, you're like, why did I spend 15 hours watching this over on loop? So far, though, I would like to point out that the editing is something notable. Like, yeah, we're going to make memes. We can do that. But like the editing going on, there's a lot of like really quick, it's cuts and cuts and cuts and retention. And, you know, that's something I hope somebody talks about, because that would be honest. A lot of that stuff, it's effective. It keeps your attention.
That are getting hundreds of thousands of views. So yeah, let's make some memes. Here we go.
So YouTube poop, we're gonna pass.
Let me guess, you've clicked on this video because you've got a small channel, your videos don't get many views, barely anyone is subscribing to you, and YouTube isn't recommending your content.
Yes.
Because in this video, I'm going to teach you 4 ways of how to get out of small channel hell. Firstly, does YouTube treat small channels differently to big channels? The actual reason they get treated differently is because of you, like viewers and people.
I do agree with that. My personal account, I'm subscribed to some small channels and I almost never watch them. So that is something to consider. You see 3 views on it and you're like, nah, not tonight. Nope, I need something to go to bed to, not a science experiment.
Super Mario in real life. Spaghetti!
My unfair advantage was the fact that before I started this YouTube growth channel, I had already had success with 2 other accounts. So I had a ton of knowledge and skills in the YouTube growth space when I set up this channel.
Having something established already is definitely very helpful. You get the experience, you got expectations of how to do it. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. That's some good advice from Dan, the creator.
If your YouTube channel is stuck at 107 subscribers, hoping someday the YouTube gods are gonna come and bless you, I've got some bad news. They're not coming. And then comes that inevitable pressure and lack of understanding.
I just realized this guy has 4 silver plaques and whatever that is over there. That's nice. And YouTube branded canned air.
So what are these viewer types and how can you use them to help you grow your channel? Well, think of them as different tribes all living under your channel's roof. And each of these tribes have their own reasons for showing up. They watch for different topics.
This is valuable information and all, but this has nothing to do with making the video. There's no reason to talk about people when there are none. See, we've got loyal, watches every, ask questions. Nobody asks questions when you You're starting out. It's nothing. I understand what he's saying. It's just, we are too small for this. I want to hear the technical stuff.
Everyone's still trying to figure out exactly how you did it.
Using the warp field generator as a power flow anti-attenuator. And
The bits and bobs. No one ever talks about gear either. Maybe I'll make a gear video.
If you want to make videos that grow your channel fast, you need to figure out your content buckets. So your buckets are simply groups of videos that attract the same type of viewer with slightly different tastes. Another way of looking at this is having different flavors.
This is great information. This is talking about basically genres of videos. You've got your outdoor videos, but not just outdoor. You've got the silent repair an old wooden box, and you've got personality types and tutorials on how to take picture types, and and that's all within outdoors. And you can go on and on and on. Reactionary, funny, comedian, editing, then you have losers, 7 days to die. So again, more on demographics and the types, which is good to understand, but you can basically build an audience for anything these days. If you want to play drums with guns, I guarantee you there's a crowd for that. Oh, yes, there it is. There's a crowd for that. There's a crowd for anything. There is like the biggest ones, the biggest reach, and not everybody cares about that. I don't.
So ask yourself which videos are on the same topic or have the same vibe. For example, our channel might look like this. All of our YouTube algorithm videos put into one group. All of our how to get more YouTube subscribers in another. And all of our YouTube monetization.
I would put all of those into one bucket. All of those are like channel growth type things. Again, this is still talking about, this is not technical. We're going to move on. I want technical stuff. How do you edit? How do you balance your microphone? Should you do all the lights in the background? Should you do a PNG cutout and just become a PNG tuber? Should you become a VTuber? What are the answers?
So for the first 6 weeks of uploading to this channel, I was getting almost 0 views and 0 subscribers. And it got to a point where I realized I need to switch something.
So I want to point out right here, lots of zoom edits, the text reads you along, especially when you're just glancing, the audio's not playing. And it pulled you in, and it's engagement. Editing is very important. It's something that if you're a YouTuber, you need to learn. Now, not every video has need for extreme editing, but it's something that you should know. Even if you grow and you get an editor and they do it for you, you should still know what's possible. I'm giving advice, and I have nothing to show for it. Nothing. So hopefully they mention that.
So in this video, I want to share with you how I made that happen using that one simple change, and how you can also use it to get to your first 1,000 subscribers as well.
Putting work in does not always have equal outcomes on this platform. And if you go in expecting that, I think you'll be okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
So instead of posting videos like how to grow an audience in 2025 and things like that, instead I decided to switch it up and lean into my newcomer status and start talking about the struggles and the successes of my first 90 days as a content creator.
I think we're already doing this. I think this is something we're literally doing technically right now. Okay, 10 things every smart YouTuber does immediately.
Smart YouTubers like myself.
Smart YouTubers. I'm in.
And this just gives us an unfair advantage. I made $477,000 just from AdSense channel alone. And what you do after you
Step number 1, have a 2.5 minute intro.
Few exceptions is wait 24 to 48 hours after uploading your video before you publish it.
This is great advice. Basically, your strikes and stuff can happen while your video is private or unlisted if you want to show other people. And it's a good way to hey, is there any music that shouldn't have been there with this? Can I do, helps out, because you don't want to upload a video. It gets flagged by something. Nothing you can do. You have to take it down and re-upload it. Who wants to do that? I hope he talks about the AI suggested ideas for titles.
Smart YouTubers like myself.
Because that's what we should all be doing.
If you have no views and no subscribers, it's because you don't have this YouTube setting turned off.
If you know that you've been uploading your videos directly to public, you've been making a very big mistake.
Is that Tupac? So nobody is talking about the other things. How do you make a thumbnail? What did you make a thumbnail with? What editing program to use? You can use a lot of them, but no one talks about that. I guess you have to look it up more specifically, but you would think, you know, look at this thumbnail right here. This is a good little thumbnail. Got the man in the middle, 0. Oh, we don't like 0. And then 863 dots. The text, you know, the font. How do you cut yourself out? Because that's how a lot of people do these backgrounds. Not everybody, but a lot of them do. And I like to do it. It looks good. You get your attention. Should you do a soy face? Should you? Oh. The faces are really important.
The fastest way to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube right now is to post YouTube short.
No. I know. Shorts are fine. I don't mind shorts. But again, shorts of what? What? Kittens? Okay, so a lot of them that I've seen talk about, you know, the viewers, the words you use, the categories you pick, things like that. And that's all well and good. But nobody wants to talk about the technical side. I think, even where I stand, I think I can give something. So let's see if we can make a thumbnail for this video, and I'll show you how I would do it. No money needed. We're going to go to Vista Create. You can sign up for free. It doesn't cost anything. Okay, so we're going to get our, you know, our face image. It could be you. It could be me. We're going to go ahead and save that. And then you're just going to type in free background remover. I like to use photo rooms. You can pay for it and make it better, but it does good free on its own. See, look at that. Background done. Verify you're human for a second time. Download so you can upgrade for a higher resolution. But you know, that's good enough. Nice and downloaded. Back to Vista Create. Upload what you just did. Pop that right there. Let's have them like right there. You know, looks like Wallace and Gromit or something. Let's pick a nice background. And again, this could be anything. There we go. We've turned into a tutorial video all of a sudden. Now we've got our reaction face. We've got our subject. Let's say this is like a haunted lighthouse. She's up there. Oh, and then the title would be, you know, like exploring haunted lighthouse. I kind of like it all capital. I think we'll go with that. Go over to objects, pick shapes. And there you go. You got a little arrow. I hope that helps a little bit. I didn't know it was my turn to give some advice. Come, watch this video. I'll teach you how to make videos. So watch this video and it will work out just fine. It'll be a whole category on YouTube, in fact. It's kind of like the guys that give seminars talking about how to be successful because they're successful. Yes, we will do that. How is it going to go? Tune in next week to find out. Bye.